Hello, this tutorial is going to look at another aspect of the American tactics to fight the guerrilla tactics of the Viet Cong. Now, as we've discussed, the Ho Chi Minh Trail and the VC were disguised. They were either in underground tunnels or hiding in the jungle. The Americans could not see them by air because of the jungle. So they decided to use a weed killer herbicide called Agent Orange. The plan was to destroy large tracts of the jungle so they could see where the VC were moving. The planes here dropped Agent Orange and spread it over large areas of Vietnam. It also could be spread by helicopters as well. Now the idea was to create this type of scene. This is where Agent Orange was effective. Notice how it's destroyed all the jungle canopy here. So when they were flying over the top, they could spot where the VC were. That was the plan. Now, as we discussed in class, this was one of the most horrific long-term impacts on Vietnam, and it still haunts the country today. Agent Orange was carcinogenic. That means it caused cancer. So untold amounts of people, both Vietnamese and Americans exposed to the Agent Orange, later developed cancer. Also, as we've discussed in class, and I'm not going to use the images here today because they're too upsetting, is that it created birth defects in children in areas around where Agent Orange was dumped. And these birth defects, as we've seen in class, are still evident today in Vietnam. So, for what set out as a very simple plan to just destroy jungle canopy, resulted in cancer and long-term deformities to ordinary Vietnamese civilians. Again, how would this win the hearts and minds of Vietnamese? Would they support the Americans, or would they move towards supporting the VC? It's pretty clear many would either actively or passively support the VC. So again, that word, overkill. This is a massive exaggeration to a problem. They can't see them in the jungle, so they aim to destroy all the jungle.